It's Big Mike here at the fan, and before we get to our picks, today, I tell you something about the Big Mike that you guys probably don't know. It's a while back when I was doing the show with Dog, I had an out-of-body experience. This is true. It's true. It happened at night. I remember I was laying in bed. I wasn't feeling the best, and I died. I died in the bed. And I remember rising up out of my body, wondering, what's going on, and then it occurred to me that I probably overdosed on Diet Coke and cookies and cream ice cream, something like that. It could have been the Oreos, too. I had a lot of them. So I remember a glorious light as I'm rising up out of my body, and I was floating in my bedroom above my beautiful body, laying in the bed so peacefully, So my God, I'm so wonderful looking, so fantastic, I kept floating up, and then I started flying down towards this white light, real far away, I didn't know what it was. I got up there, and all of a sudden I got to the pearly gates. And there was St. Peter. He opened the gates right for Big Mike. He says, "Big Mike, this way, this way." And he's waving me in, It's like he was almost, I think he was actually signaling touchdown, actually, because I'm so marvelous and everything else. I think I was beyond being waved into heaven, I think he was signaling like touchdown, and I think he was giving me the extra 2-point conversion too, free, So I'm up there in heaven. I finally got in, and say, man, this is great up here. There's all kinds of good stuff, and I went into this room, and there's this guy sitting in this big chair. It's God, I went up to God, and he comes up to me, actually. He says, "Mike," he says, "yes, you died. It was an overdose of Diet Coke and cookies and cream. That was it. But it's not your time yet, Mike," he told me. God said, "Mike, I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. It's not your time. It's not your time to be in heaven. You need to serve man. They are desperate and thirsty for your endless knowledge and wisdom. I can't accept you into heaven at this time. You need to go back and save the planet. Get on that radio every day. Give your picks, your advice, and all the other wonderful things you do. So at this time, I can't accept you, and I wanted to stay. I said, "God, but it's nice up here. I want to stay." But he says, "No, you've got to go back." All of a sudden, St. Peter opens the gates. And he's still giving me the touchdown signal, like, I'm scoring again, I can't lose. I score coming and going from heaven. What can I say? I'm fantastic, All of a sudden, I'm going backwards through this light, and the light's getting brighter as I'm getting closer to my glorious body laying in the bed that has just overdosed from Diet Coke and cookies and cream, And then I see it, and I said, I was about to go back into my body. I says, but wait, let me just hover over this glorious human being, and let me just take it all in before while I have my chance, So I just floated in my bedroom there for a little while. I didn't wake the wife. I didn't say anything. I wasn't working on anything. And I went back into my body, and I says, yes. God sent me back to earth. I need to save man. And that's the story. That's the story of my rise and fall from life to death and back to life again. This is Big Mike, back after this.